Hi everyone, I had the opportunity to participate in the Emails on Acid email camp. It was a 2-day event online, so I thought I would pull out and share with you some of my favorite presentation screens. I took some screenshots that I thought were awesome. Marketing platforms, email creatives. So I'll try to read these as quickly, and here's my takeaway. Ways to get your email, your open rates increase. If you are a lover or a fan of email marketing, this is for you. So hopefully you can find screenshot, some things that will help you increase and make your emails better. Okay. For example, a new collection launch, sending a catalog, posts on social. While coordination is just a message and theme, schedule, the reinforced orchestration, there are 4 aspects to consider. So this is just all the different terminologies as far as when it comes to email marketing. Email sophistication versus omnichannel, 6 omnichannel synergies, cross-pollination, shared campaigns, 2 skills email marketers need. Email marketers need to understand the analytics. I think you guys will remember on this channel, I constantly am looking at analytics every single day. Consumer standards are higher than ever. Well, the consumer does dictate. Consumer attention, 91%, 72%, 60%. Always have a call to action. I truly, truly believe in that. 60% of consumers agree brands after personalization. Number 2, I believe in personalizing every single one of my emails. The challenge, the right message at the right time, the right offer. You guys know just how this works. These are different examples. An example with a solution. Collecting, proactive, level 3 personalization versus individualization. Okay. That came out muffled, but you know what I'm trying to say. Language learning apps is, to me, that's just another way of saying dynamic. We can dictate your future movements based on your past clicks, and that's what you want, to deliver an email to the right person based on what they've done in the past. So this is just new technology and different things that we can use. Individualization in this journey. I am currently working on a huge journey in Salesforce where I'm going to start with a welcome email, and based on the clicks and selections, I want to send them down a path of continuous emails to keep them interested. And I'm so excited. Avoiding the speed bumps, 9 routes, and high converting copy. Copy is one of my weak parts, guys. I'm not a writer, but I want to be a writer. So I'm learning to write for engagement. I'm learning to write for a call to action. I'm learning to write for enticement, attraction. Things that get you motivated to click, seek more information. And it's not as easy as it sounds. It's not just typing down, click here, open here, learn more. It's more or less like, do you want to see this? Pull back the label. You know, you got to be more creative. People are getting tons of emails daily, and they need to open yours. Stand out in the subject lines. Well, you guys realize I have, so here's my trick, and it's not a trick, it's something everybody does. If you don't open my first email, I take that list of unopened emails, and then I send you back the same email. But this time, I always change my subject line. This time, my subject line must contain a verb. It always, sometimes a question mark or an emphasis, but something to get you thinking. I personally like to put your first name in the subject line. So, not sure if you guys feel brave enough to do that, but this is email marketing and I love it. Okay, outdoor voices. You ready for buying and printing your own beans? These are different examples, guys. The emails you wrote have done a stellar job. The numbers speak for themselves. Personal return. Send when exchange. Personal touch, of course. Boom. I wanted to reach out to you personally regarding insert case number. These are things that get people motivated. They're not just a random subscriber. You know, they mean more to you. So, of course, formatting issues. Inside this 2-day email camp, we did do coding. We did do different scenarios. And at the end of each presentation, you got to ask as many questions as you wanted to. I thought that part was great. There was someone mandating all the questions. So I really enjoyed that. It's important to ask health questions in perspective of economic drivers, develop. Yes. This was an example of a guy, I think he was selling leggings. Cliche umbrella phrases. We are excited to share our unparalleled experiences. We problem synthesis doing too much. So guys, and that's something to remember. And this is what I learned part of the 2-day camp. What do you consider is too much? Do you know your audience? Do you know who you're talking to? Are you talking to parents? Are you talking to 20 to 30-year-olds? Are you talking to seasoned 50 to 70-year-old hobbyists? Are you only talking to business people? You must learn your audience. Maintaining email code is hard. It is extremely hard. There is, if you Google, tons of standard, if you want to put the first name in, it's like / something name or last name. So those are the basic ones that everyone are using, and you can find those everywhere. But when it comes to a dynamic or behavioral trigger, I think that's when, in my opinion, it gets a whole lot complicated. So that's when I call in the big boys, unfortunately. So just, move at your own pace. Learn what you need to learn that will work for you. Email developers, what should be involved? In the perfect world, guys, your team would have a graphic designer, a developer, a copy person, everyone doing different things. For me, at my company, I am doing it all. We do have a graphic designer, but she is shared across the entire team. So as far as print, as far as social, she does it all, and that is a whole lot. So in the perfect world, you do what you have to do with the resources that you have, is where I'm trying to go with that. But this guy was awesome. Here's his information. Reach out to him. He was a great coder. He spoke code. I thought that was awesome. Another big topic that everyone was talking about is dark mode. Are your emails ready for dark mode? So dark mode, as everyone knows, is that our phones now have a setting where it goes to dark mode. If you create an email that goes out and it has black text in dark mode, you cannot read that. You cannot see that. And it works the same with certain colors, certain banners and logos and photos. So you must make sure everything can be read, no matter what setting the phone is to, dark mode versus not dark mode. But it's just something to think about. I have a cousin that is blind, and she uses the iPhone, and everything must be read to her and accessible and different things. And it was just a new setting that, is part of the phone. So yeah, emojis needed letters. So when I would send her emojis, the phone would say smiley face or something like that. And this is just another one of those cases where dark mode will be necessary, and you must make your text, your colors, your copy readable, legible, viewable in dark mode also. So this gentleman went through everything that you needed to know about dark modes and how certain colors show up, certain colors don't show up. He even went over some standard nuances, I guess, with certain platforms, because he's worked on majority of all of them. So you see the slides, screenshot whatever you need, but just remember, when you formatting your email templates, when you're creating your email templates, you need to make sure you can view it in dark mode. How do you do that? You send the email out to yourself or send the email out to one of these different platforms, and it will check it for you. Sometimes I've sent stuff to myself on my cell phone and viewed it just to see how it would look, to make sure it was responsive and it, the pictures reduced to my screen size. So just different stuff. There's no right or wrong way. It's just new information, how you use it, how you adjust what you're doing for the new information. And I love that they brought that up. That is very key and very important in the world of email marketing, in my opinion. Because also too, guys, I am an email marketer, but I love getting, for example, my J. Crew emails, my abandoned cart emails, all the above. I check them out. I look and see what they say. I borrow so many of their subject lines, of their, the way they set their emails up. I learn from that and build onto mine. So it's amazing to me. You probably seen this. Oh yeah. Absolutely love it. And, and for the record, guys, I'm not a big stickler on the perfect email, the perfect copy, perfect English, perfect language. My biggest kickback is that I want you to open the email. If I can get you to open the email, then I can get you to strolling. To me, that's key, is to get you to open the email. Out of all the emails in your inbox, when you see that subject line, will you open my email? And that is my only goal. Then next, I start to work on my copy. Then I start to work on my graphics. Adding a click to reveal the module to your email. So one thing they talked about in this email camp was people don't like clicking out of the email to view whatever it is to view. So now they have an option where there are certain things you can hover over, or you can click on, and it'll take you to certain parts of the email and you can view what you want to look at. And that is awesome, because just like you call somewhere and they forward you to 5 different people, it's the same as email. I don't want to leave the email. I want to just stroll through everything I need to see, make a quick decision to buy or not to buy. And emails can now do that. So that was part of this whole big topic, or this whole conversation as well. Where to go from here? Interactive email code. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you love email marketing, hit that button.